Hi everyone, welcome to this special video. I'm so excited to share this video with you, and I am so grateful that our souls decide to sign up to be in the world right now, right here, right now, to experience this once in a lifetime conjunction. It is the Jupiter Neptune conjunction that's happening in Pisces. And why do I say that? I'm sure if you're curious about astrology or you actually know astrology, you have been hearing and reading a lot about it already. So many astrologers are so excited about this once in a lifetime conjunction because it literally is, because of the way each planet, the time they take to travel around the sun and the time they spend in each sign. In order for Neptune and Jupiter to conjunct, it will take more than a century for that to happen. And especially both Neptune and Jupiter are both Pisces ruler. Jupiter is the traditional ruler of Pisces until Neptune is discovered in 1846. And isn't it crazy that both rulers of Pisces having a conjunction, meeting together for this moment? And I just think it's so special. That's why I want to do a separate videos to talk about this energy, this conjunction, what it means for us, what is this energy about, so that we can try to tune in, connect to this energy if we feel called to. And maybe if you've been feeling about it, well, that's the reason. And so I'm just so excited, so grateful to be able to share this information with you all. And first we'll talk about this conjunction. We'll talk about the astrology part, and then after that we'll do a tarot reading to see what the cards reveal. And I intuitively selected a few special decks that we'll be using, so I'm really excited about that as well. So let's talk about this conjunction. So once in a lifetime conjunction. Why we keep saying that? Because last time when Jupiter and Neptune have a conjunction in Pisces, it's in 1856. So that's in the 19th century, and we're in the 21st century right now. So this is happening for us on April 12, 2022, and the exact time when this conjunction peaks is at 9:43 p.m. Hong Kong time and 9:43 a.m. Eastern time. So adjust the time depending where you are in the world. But since these two planets are traveling quite slower than some of our other planets, we can definitely feel this energy for a significant period of time, depending on how sensitive you are to energy as well. You probably might have felt it during mid-end of March, and then it will peak on the 12th. But then because they're traveling very closely, in fact, Jupiter and Neptune will be traveling together at the very last minute of the 23rd degree of Pisces, and they will actually enter the next degree, the 24th degrees in Pisces together. So this is going to be a while that we'll feel this energy. So we'll probably feel this energy throughout the whole April and up until, I would say, until early May. Just very quickly to talk about a little bit of numerology about this special day for us. It is happening on April 12, 2022, and it is also breaking down to the universal day of 13. 13 is the number of divine feminine, which also signifies the divine feminine energy that we all embody within ourselves, which is very very on tune with the energy of Neptune and Jupiter and Pisces, because the divine feminine energy within us is asking us to on a more receptive side, is us connecting with our inner self, our intuition, our higher self, and that deeper knowing, that gut feeling that we have, that is associated with the divine feminine energy. And also the number 13 is also quite significant, and it's happening in the month of April 4. So I was just being a little geeky about it. When you break down a whole year, 52 weeks, we have 4 seasons, and each season lasts about 13 weeks, and they all add up to this 52 weeks, which is the whole year. So we also have 4 elements in 4 directions: water, air, fire, and earth. So the universal day 13 breaks down to a number 4, which is the month of April, and 4 also signifies having that foundations within ourselves. We can't have one without the other. If we're embracing too much of our masculine energy and not embracing our feminine energy, we'll have that imbalance. So it talks about balancing ourselves, balancing our life, having that foundation when we embrace both of our energy and being able to utilize it. So I find this number very interesting too, as happening on the 23rd degree in Pisces, the last decan of Pisces. So the energy is quite potent when we reach there. And 23 breaks down to 5, which signifies changes that might occur from this conjunction as well. So it's just little information I want to share with you all. And yes, once in a lifetime conjunction, because like I said, last time that this conjunction occurred, it was 1856. And after April 12, the next time that Jupiter and Neptune conjunct again in Pisces, it will be 2188. So it's going to be 160 years later. So I mean, while we might still be alive, but we might come back in another lifetime. So we will definitely not experience this again in our lifetime, and we haven't experienced this conjunction in our lifetime either. So this conjunction is very special in a way, because we don't know what this conjunction will bring up and what will happen. But looking at the number feels like changes, feels like embodying our divine feminine energy that is within every one of ourselves. Doesn't matter what gender you associate with, we're talking about the energy. So let's talk about this conjunction, this energy of this conjunction. Neptune embodies this energy that we cannot see with our physical eyes. Neptune talks about the energy that we sense and feel, that sometimes we can't find the words to really describe it, but it is just a feeling, a sensation, our gut feeling, our intuition, something we just know, we just feel, but we don't always have the right word to express it. Do you recall the gut feeling that you have, or just that instant knowing that when you see, that you feel the vibe when you're in a room, when you meet that person the first time, or interact with a person, having a conversation, or just hearing things, or just when you go about life, there are moments in life that you just know, you just can feel it in your body, in your spidey senses, that you cannot have the word to explain, but you just know it, and you sense and you trust that feeling. And sometimes, for example, it turns out that you have that gut feeling about this friend that's going to be iffy, and later on down the road you find out this friend indeed is no good. And things like that in life happens, I'm sure, for every one of us. That's the Neptune energy that we're talking about. It talks about everything that's beyond our physical eyes, that's deep inside our subconscious, our intuition, gut feeling, our dreams. Sometimes we have dreams, we will receive messages or images, visual, that we might not understand, or we can share with others, or that have meanings to us but not everyone else. So Neptune, Pisces talk about all these energies. Pisces is also an incredibly compassionate, empathic sign. It talks about spirituality. It talks about energy. So when Neptune and Pisces together, they talk about our spiritual growth, our spirituality, the way we see it. And of course, everyone is different. Everyone has their own life story, and everyone is they have different sensitivity to energies as well. So I'm not trying to say we all have to do this, we all have to embody this, but if it comes up for you, well, that's what it means for you. And also, why is it talking about all these things we can't see? It is because it was until before 1781, Saturn was still the last planet everyone thought there is in the whole universe, and Saturn is the last planet within the solar system, and that's the boundary. No one knows that there are planets beyond. All these outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, they're not discovered until until 1781, when Uranus was discovered, and then Neptune in 1846. That's when people go like, oh my god, there's actually planets beyond Saturn. Oh wow. So that is why all these outer planets carry that energy for us as well. Jupiter, we'll talk about the other planet that's conjuncting Neptune, which is Jupiter, which is also Pisces ruler. Jupiter is the traditional ruler of Pisces. Jupiter talks about expansion, abundance, this very beautiful benefic energy that comes in, and whatever sign, whatever planet Jupiter conjunct, Jupiter will magnify and expand that energy within that sign or with that aspect. And with Neptune and in Pisces, with Jupiter conjuncting them, it's gonna bring out that, magnify and expands that Neptune energy in Pisces, which is very beautiful and balanced, harmonious, because Jupiter is also Pisces ruler. So together, the two of them in Pisces, that energy is just like a burst of bright light. That's the image that I'm seeing right now as I'm talking about it. And so I think this conjunction is asking us, or reminding us, or just inviting us to connect, to tune in with those spidey senses that we have, with the intuition, gut feeling that we always have within us, whether we know it or not, whether it is strong or not. But it is reminding us that we all have that innately within our human body. And don't be afraid of it. Connect with it, because guess what? Sometimes those raw gut feeling, intuition that you have within yourself is the most powerful and most truthful liar detector or energy that you need, that answer that you need whenever you have question coming up. That's why some people are like, I trust my gut feeling. When you sense something is wrong, even though you can't prove it really, but you just know, right? So that is that Neptune energy within you. That is the divine feminine energy within every one of us. Neptune entered Pisces since 2011. and it has been in Pisces, traveling slowly through every degree, and now Neptune is at 23 degrees in Pisces. It will stay in Pisces until 2025, and then it will ingress into Aries. So just think about what's been happening to the collective ever since Neptune entered Pisces. Maybe you'll find a similar pattern happening within yourself. So when I look back, ever since Neptune entered Pisces 2021, that is the time that I feel like spirituality kind of takes a new turn or twist within the collective around the world. Yoga has been a long history, and people around the world have been practicing yoga for years and years, decades and decades. But it was until around that time that actually there's a new wave of people really talking about it, bringing it out to the world more. We start to see more people learning about it and teaching yoga, and we see schools around the world. We see more people are interested doing it, the benefit of it, the study of yoga, and it slowly leads to other spiritual modalities too. We start to see a little bit here and there different modalities of energy healing later down the road in a few years. And up until now, we definitely see the world of esoteric definitely is rising up, and people are actually are more interested in it. People are more open-minded to this modality, all these different modalities in energy healing and spirituality. And even though there's more nowadays there's more scientific proof about how you can really see how energy transfer and how energies work, and how all these spiritual modalities or energy healing modalities work. But at the same time, many people are just more open-minded in experiencing it, and later find themselves really connect with it, or really find it helpful, for themselves, or find themselves become a spiritual teacher or go on their spiritual journey. And recently, we definitely seen the past year or two, we definitely see the rise of astrology. I mean, I'm one of them. I've been always interested about astrology. I love reading horoscope and astrology ever since I was a kid. I remember when I was a teenager, people will flip through Cosmopolitans and all those fashion magazines for what's trendy now or what's not. But for me, the first thing I want to check out is my horoscope. And that's all I care about with those magazines. And I definitely look back at my time. 2021 was quite a significant year for me personally too. I think that was the time, that was the year when my mentality sort of shift from just knowing that, I've been studying, I've been in the corporate world working, and that's the year when I start to have more question in my mind. Is this really just all life is about? Is my life just about 9 to 5? That's the year I begin to ponder if there's more beyond my 9 to 5 corporate job that I've been working. Is there more in life that I can desire and go after? And ever since 2021, I did start to embark a journey. Not super spiritual yet, but it slowly guide me to where I am today. And when I look back, that's when I connected the dots. And now that I learn more about astrology, I'm able to apply and see why something happened, why those shifts. So that is why I want to also share with you all and help guide you all on your journeys too. So come back to our once in a lifetime conjunction. On April 12th, this is when the conjunction of Jupiter Neptune peaks in Pisces. But like I said, energy flows. We are feeling this conjunction energy throughout the whole April up until the early bits of May. And sometimes things don't happen right away. This energy, this conjunction will take place, but we might start to feel this energy coming into our life. How it's going to take shape in your life, it depends on your human story. But Neptune and Jupiter will be conjunct at that time, and they will be traveling together and move into the 24th degree of Pisces together. So that's why we'll be feeling this energy quite intensely throughout the whole April. So this energy, I mentioned about it before already. This conjunction is inviting us to have more trust, to trust ourselves more, to trust our intuition, our higher self, our spidey senses, our gut feeling intuition more, to also know how to work with this muscle that we have within us, that we all have it. But again, maybe some people are more sensitive to it or more open to it and have been using it more. So it might feel stronger for some people, and for some people it might be like, what's really going on? Or like, ooh, I'm feeling a little bit shift. But it is an invitation for us, I believe, to flex those muscles a little bit, because it's just like how you work out in the gym. When you first started, you don't feel much, but slowly you build up that muscle. You feel that sore, you feel that pain, but it is a good pain, and you see the result, and you will see the shape of how it developed eventually. So this is kind of that invitation from that conjunction. Jupiter, and with Jupiter there as well, it is definitely enhancing that energy. It is also inviting us to take a step back, to just assess our life in general, different areas of our life. Is there any area or more than one areas that you find yourself gripping on too strong, holding on too much, not willing to let go, wanting control too much, and being a little bit too rigid about it? It is that time. This conjunction is inviting us to let go the grip a little bit, let loose a little bit. When we hold on things or certain areas in our life too tightly, we're not giving it space for the universe, for energy to work with us, for things to flow. And it doesn't allow us to have that time and space to process, think a little bit more in a more flexible way too. So this conjunction is inviting us definitely to take a step back, to go higher, go deeper, look at the bigger picture, and to see if there's a different perspective that we can apply to. Maybe even take ourselves out of it, take our ego mind aside, and just to go beyond, to see that sometimes not everything in life is set in stone. Not everything is just like that. There are more than one perspective to everything in life. How can we take a lighter approach? How can we also co-create with the universe? Conjunction is also inviting us to take a step back, to maybe embrace a higher spiritual growth that's happening within us, that we can be a little bit more open-minded to look at the spirituality side of yourself, to connect the spiritual side of yourself, to see if you can connect with your higher self, if you can see things in a new light or from a new perspective as well. It doesn't have to be just spirituality, but this energy is inviting us to be able to be flexible and see things from different perspective, a different mindset, belief system that we have been in our mind for years. This is this new energy that want to bring in a breath of fresh air for us too. Hey, can you maybe look at this thing that from a different angle, from a different perspective? Perhaps you might learn something new about it. Perhaps you will learn something new about yourself, about other people, or just see things in a new light. And be given Pisces in is the last zodiac in the zodiacal wheel. This energy is also, it might signify something in your life or certain areas in your life that there's a renewal. There is something ending, but there's also something beginning because of this conjunction. Maybe because of you seeing things in a new light, new perspective, you are bringing in a new cycle. You are starting a fresh page, a next chapter, or a new journey for yourself. For some people, during this time, you might be feeling a little bit more exhausted and tired, more tired than usual. You might want to just take a day off. You might just want to have some downtime for yourself. And again, everyone's sensitivity to energy is different. So depending how you're feeling, just see what comes up to you energetically. For some people, their dreams might be more vivid, so you can also keep a dream journal if you have one, if you would like to see any messages that come up for you. And again, everyone is different. Everyone will respond to this conjunction differently. So these are just some suggestions. And when we have such a strong energy in one sign, we always want to balance it with the energy of the opposite side. So the opposite side of Pisces is Virgo. So you want to remind yourself to stay grounded, to use this grounding earthy energy from Virgo to balance out this very heavy energy that we are experiencing from this conjunction in Pisces. So remember to stay grounded. Remember to just try to just follow whatever works for you, your daily routines, your daily rituals. And just like Virgo, if you do receive any heavy downloads, or if you're experiencing some energy shifts, or you are having some revelations within you about someone in your life or something, some areas in your life, take baby steps, take practical little steps. Don't feel like you have to just like have everything figured out right on that day or within a short period of time. Give yourself time and space to process whatever comes up for you during this conjunction. Again, like I said, this conjunction is going to last quite a while. We'll be feeling it the whole April, even early May. So just stay grounded, see what comes up for you, and just embrace this energy, because personally, I think this is a very beautiful once-in-a-lifetime energy. And if I can suggest anything, I would say, I know not everyone will be able to do that, but for me personally, I think I would love to connect with the water element, because we're talking about the sign of Pisces. So if you do have any spiritual practices, or if you like to use a form of meditation, I would love to meditate by a body of water and just see what comes up for you and work with the elements of water. And while Jupiter and Neptune are in Pisces, having this a really beautiful once-in-a-lifetime conjunction, don't forget Venus is also already in Pisces, and Mars is actually approaching Pisces and will be entering Pisces in 2 days right after this conjunction. So I personally really love this energy for us as well, because they are our personal planets. Venus is exalted in Pisces. She loves being in Pisces. She's definitely going to enhance this beautiful conjunction that we're experiencing. And for some people, especially if you are creative or in the creative industry, this conjunction might just blow up your creative juice. You might have ideas and you want to keep a notebook or pen with you at all times. And since Venus is in Pisces, it can definitely, we will probably see like legacies, like pieces that will be just passed down generation after generations. Can be beautiful poetry, art, music, movies, or whatnot that might come out from this conjunction too. And it is asking us to also embody this, all this Venusian stuff with this conjunction as well. So if you are not working with the elements of water, you can also feel free to just get dreamy in the artistic world, in any creative outlets that you like. And also, Mars coming in, entering Pisces 2 days after this conjunction. Whatever revelation you have or come up for you, or whatever spiritual modalities or energy healing modalities that you're interested, you want to explore, or you want to go on a healing journey for yourself, or whatever that means to you. Again, everyone's human story is different. Mars coming in will definitely help you to take the practical, inspired action that you want for yourself as well. So I really, really love that Venus and Mars are coming in with this conjunction as well in Pisces. So this Pisces house is lit. I don't know, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but this Pisces house is lit with all this planets and energy, but they're all so beautiful. So I would really encourage you all to, including myself, to try to tune in to connect with this energy. And again, even though it peaks on the 12th, doesn't mean that it's the only time and date that you can connect with this energy and tune in with this energy. It is throughout the whole month. So wow, how lucky are we to sign up to be in the world right here, right now, to experience this once in a lifetime conjunction. So happy Jupiter Neptune conjunction in Pisces to you all. Can't wait to see what the cards have for us. Hello everyone. Let's dive in. We are at the collective reading part right now. Let's see what messages the cards have to tell us from this beautiful once in a lifetime Neptune-Jupiter conjunctions that's happening in Pisces for us. Let's see what the messages the universe have for us. Remember, this is a general collective reading. It might not resonate with every single one of us. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want a reading that's more catered to your own energy, I am more than happy to do that for you. All my contact and informations are in the description box. Feel free to follow me on my social media, Instagram. You can message me over there, or you can also email me. My email is below. So let's begin and see what message does the universe have for us from this beautiful once in a lifetime Neptune-Jupiter conjunction in Pisces. Okay, wow. We definitely have a very big energy right here, and out of 6 cards, we have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas coming out for us. So this energy is definitely very significant, and when there's so many major arcanas coming out in a reading, it also signifies a fated change, a fated shift in energy or movement. So for some of us, it's definitely going to have this shift in energy or certain areas in your life. And as a collective, I'm sure this Jupiter Neptune conjunction is definitely going to bring in I don't know, a breath of fresh air, a new light, or just gonna bring in a wave of something new for us, definitely. And the Jupiter energy is definitely showing up in the card, as well as we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Fool. We have Judgment, is signifying a very big change. The wheel turn, we are stepping into something new, we are embarking a new journey. This energy, the shift, even though some of us might not feel like, oh my god, something turned 180, but it is definitely bringing in new energy and creating this new wave that we will certainly feel in the days coming. So, whoa. And we also see ending and beginning here, also a shift, symbolizing for some of us, it is definitely something coming to an end and something beginning, something shifting, changing. You are stepping into a new chapter. So big energy for all of us. So I can see that for a group of us, that you have been approaching an end of a cycle within your life or certain areas in your life. Maybe there's some shift and changes within an area of your life, whether it is relationships, whether it is your career, your finance, or your life path, your direction, the way you view your life or certain areas in your life. And you have been doing some contemplating, you have been up in your mind a lot. Maybe you have been thinking about different options, that certain area of your life that you want to shift and change. And it has been difficult. It hasn't been an easy journey. But throughout this journey, you definitely learn a lot more about yourself. You learn about what you want and don't want in life. And now you are at the point where you're ready. You are ready to start new. You are ready to embark on your new journey. Whether it is letting go certain people, relationships in your life, to embrace new ones, or just to step into the new chapter of your life, to make space, to welcome new relationships that you will meet later on. And it is definitely starting anew for you. You're closing up a chapter in life. What maybe you are leaving, or you're living right now, moving into a new location, starting a new job, starting a new future in a brand new city, state, place, country, whatever that means to you. Some people are feeling the shift of energy, definitely. And I see that for another group of you, you are experiencing this spiritual awakening. You are definitely connecting with yourself more recently, maybe the past couple weeks, months, or even the past couple years with what's happening around the world. It definitely brings in a new perspective of life for you. Maybe you have been doing some unlearning and learning, reprogramming, sifting and sorting your belief system. And you have been going through a phase of your own spiritual awakening, rediscovering yourself. You might have went on a deep dive to rediscover who you truly are and what you truly want this lifetime for yourself. And you are persevering and powering through this journey. There's ups and downs, and you are at this final stage of your spiritual awakening. It broke you open in the best possible ways. Yes, there have been some hardships, I'm sure, and there have been challenges along the way, but it is also a very beautiful journey for you. And now you're ready to embrace this new you. And I am so happy for you if you're going through this journey and this message resonates with you. This is a very beautiful journey, not easy, but definitely when you look back, you can connect the dots now. You understand why certain things have to happen the way it happened, why you have to experience some of the experience that you've been through. It leads you to where you are right now, a new you, a new version of you. And I'm so happy for you. And the third message that I got from here is quite similar. It is about you. You haven't experienced it yet. Little do you know, but a new journey is about to begin for you. You will soon embrace a new journey, a next chapter of your life. You have been in the grind. You have been working, you have been putting in the work, whether it is in yourself, in certain areas in your life. You've been putting in the hard work. Universe sees it, and it is coming to help you to move forward, to propel to that next stage, to flip the page to the next chapter of your life. Very, very soon, that new beginning that you are looking for, wishing for, manifesting, it is going to happen for you very, very soon in the best possible ways. I am feeling a positive shift coming in for you. And one little thing. In order for this new beginning to happen for you, in order for you to experiencing this new shifts in energy or in life, it requires you to trust and to let go. It requires you to have faith, to co-create, to step into the unknown, to work with the unseen force, the universe. This Neptune-Jupiter conjunction in Pisces is inviting you to embark in this new journey, this next stage of your life. Are you willing to step into the unknown? This is a question the universe is asking you right now. Would you like to co-create the next chapter of your life with spirit, with the universe? Wow. Question to think of for this group of people I'm reading for, but so exciting, so exciting. Your hard work is paying off. It's not going to just go unseen, unknown. The universe is watching. Don't give up. You're almost there. And it just requires you to have that trust and faith within you. That is always within you. So keep going, keep trusting. I am seeing a very beautiful bright start for this group of people. And whoa, wow, okay. Feeling a lot of feels right now, and just very beautiful. And this energy is going to require us to be really brave, to be willing to travel into the unknown and break ourselves open in the best possible way to welcome this new wave of energy shift. So remember to stay grounded, but also remember to trust, to be brave, and listen to your intuition where it wants to guide you. It will never fail you, but you need to put down your ego mind, drop back down to your heart space in order to receive the right message that is meant for you. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So now I'm going to get all the oracle cards out from this 4 beautiful deck I intuitively choose for us. I'll get all the cards out and we'll talk about it. All the oracle cards are out. I cannot believe what came out. I literally said so many times, oh my God, and just screaming from the inside when the cards came out. The energy is really, really potent from this conjunction. And I mean, cards don't lie. They come out. I didn't pick them. So, wow. Okay, let's talk about what we have right here from the Spirit Animal deck. We have card 34, Hummingbird Spirit, one of my favorite cards. Be here now. 34 also breaks down to 7. 7 is a spiritual number, definitely talking about this energy from this Jupiter Neptune conjunction in Pisces that's happening in this incredibly spiritual, empathic, compassionate sign that we are experiencing, both ruler, expanding this Pisces energy. I am feeling a wave of, I don't want to use the word new age and new earth, but we are definitely seeing this wave coming. It's already here. It is just going to expand more and more, and I'm just so happy we're part of it. And wow, this card is reminding us to stay grounded, to be here, right now, stay in the presence, to just keep an open mind, open heart, to just let the energy flows, to see what comes up for you. Embrace it. You do not have to fear it, and you are not alone, because cow spirit, the miracles are endless. When you are at a receptive mode, when you are willing to be open, mind, body, and soul, and just let spirit guide you, which is the next card, Hawk Spirit, let spirit be your guide, and let the universe to just give you the messages you need to know. Open your heart, drop down to your intuition, to be quiet, to be still, and be at a receptive mode. You will hear that voice getting louder and louder, guiding you to where you need to go, what you truly want and desire in this lifetime for yourself, not for anyone else but yourself. You just need to let the spirit guide you, let yourself guide you, to stay in the present and listen to the message that the divine is giving you right here, right now. It requires you to have trust and faith in order to and be willing to step into the unknown. But the result is going to be positive, happy, and full of light and love. And here from the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards, we have first card that came out is beautiful swan energy stillness. We are embracing this mutable water signs energy that's giving us the best. To embody this energy, I personally think, is to remain in the presence, to be here, to be still, to meditate by a body of water. If you don't meditate, that's perfectly fine. Just, I think, maybe give yourself some me time, to just spend time with yourself, that you can actually be quiet and just spend some time with yourself, to let those little aha moments, those revelations, those little voices in your head to speak to you, to give you some enlightenment messages. And guess what? The card of enlightenment come up for us. See this beautiful yacht just sailing in the clouds. It is not in the ocean. It is sailing in the clouds, in the galactic sky, embodying this journey. If you can dream it, you can have it. It is asking us to have trust and faith that whatever you desire in life, you can have it. But it requires you, of course, 50-50. Take the inspired action. Also to have trust and faith. When you do that, the universe will move with you to achieve your happiness in life. And the card of happiness came out for us, this beautiful dolphin, just like that Pisces energy. Two fishes swimming harmoniously, not against each other, but to balance each other, to embrace each other's energy and to work with each other. When you can balance your masculine, feminine energy, embody that, because we as human, we are always focusing our masculine energy to go take the action, to always working to be in the yang energy, to go. We never have time for us, for ourselves. But when we embrace that divine energy that is all within us, regardless what gender you associate with, that is when you can balance yourself, your own energy, your energy field, to co-create the life you always want for yourself with the universe. If you don't make space, how can the universe intervene and help you co-create your dream life? We gotta make space. So this requires us to slow down, be in the still, be in the present, to receive all these messages that the universe is trying to bring in for us. And when this archetype card dropped out, I think all the cells within me just got chills. So from the archetype card, we got the womb. This is the sacred feminine, divine feminine energy that is within of us. It doesn't matter what gender you associate with. This is our sacral, our root chakra, our base chakra. This is our sacred womb that is within every single one of us. Remember how you came into this world? You were in the dark. You were in the unknown. You don't know what is going to happen. But you persevere. You live. You take every breath you have. You grow into that body that you're living in right now, in the dark, in the unknown. But you simply have the trust and faith that is always within you. In our mother's womb, we nurture, we create life. That is the innate life force energy that is within every single one of us. And this energy, this archetype come up to remind us We all have that within us. We have the power, the magic to create, to co-create, to nourish, to co-create the dream life we want for ourselves, who you truly want to be this lifetime. It requires you sometimes to stay in the dark, in the unknown, in order for the universe to work with you. It requires you to be brave to step into the next card that came out is the portal. It requires us sometimes to be in the dark, but continue to take that step forward, and you will eventually come into life. What you truly want will come into life. I never imagined myself doing what I do right now. I never imagined that my life will become, will experience all this twist and turn. But every time I follow my heart, I go about that journey, I step forward into the unknown. It opens up for me. I just go with my gut, follow my heart, and stay true to myself. And this is what we are called to do this lifetime. So, powerful message right here. And I just want to also share the guidebook message from the author to give you additional message from this card. This beautiful, this very magical deck is called the Archetype. So here we go. We have the womb. Everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning, the mother beyond the mother, in a world that often negates the power and necessity of feminine principles. This card returns us to the warmth, the tenderness, the sacred intelligence from which we came. It is the card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of us all. She is the life-giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and despaired soul. No matter how lost you are, the womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return, to be reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond the gender, beyond time. We are within it as it is within us. I am trying so hard not to cry right now, but this is a very powerful message for all of us. Just like what I said, I didn't read the message before. I was simply just reading the message that I'm receiving from my guides, and it is always within us. Every single one of us. Trust yourself. You are way more powerful than you think you are. And if you still don't believe it yet, trust a little. Because guess what? This Jupiter Neptune conjunction in Pisces is definitely a portal, opening a portal for us. That's why this card came out for us. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. I mean, oh my God. I don't want to wake up everybody. So that's why I cannot scream out so loud. But I literally want to scream when all these cards came out, especially these two. I just got chills and tears. I cannot believe. Whew. So just looking from this and the colors of the card as well is all this purple, white, little bit of blue and purple. It is asking us to, it is our upper chakra being open and enlightened by these beautiful conjunctions. So for some of us, you are definitely going to receive so much messages, downloads through dreams, meditation from your spirit guides, your higher self, whatever you believe in. So be at the receptive mode, be open to receive whatever comes up for you. things are going to change, whether you know it or not. You will definitely feel shift and change within your mind, the way you think, the way you see things. It is going to bring in a new life for all of us, and it is your choice. You decide whether you want to step into this portal or not to receive it. So I encourage us to step in, because I'm always having this curious mind to step in and see what happens for us. I mean, I don't see anything but good. I don't think anything bad will come out from this. So dude, embrace it. So again, I'm going to read out the guidebook message for you as well, to share additional messages. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. Oh my God. Definitely talking about this conjunction. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distance can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. Swimming with the cosmic current of life, come on, it's Pisces energy we're talking about. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventures would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects that you have been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into the new reality. Now is the time to make a big changes. If you have been guided to switch things up, you are extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. I mean, can we be more accurate than this? All these messages here are all synced up, aligned with this Jupiter Neptune conjunction in Pisces. I'm not saying that it's going to happen overnight, although for some it is. But it is inviting us to embrace this energy of endless possibility for us. Don't limit us. Don't limit what you want in your life. Don't limit your dreams, your manifestation. If you limit yourself, the universe limit what you can have in your life. But when you do not put a limit on it, the universe will co-create with you. But of course, it requires you to take a step into the unknown first. To take that inspired action, step into the unknown, step into the portal, and open up this for yourself. I hope the message resonates with you. Feel free to drop me a comment below. I would love to hear from you and connect with you. Again, if you want a private reading, I am more than happy to do that for you. All my informations are below. I am so grateful and happy, honored to be able to do this reading for you and share this with you. I am wishing you all a happy Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces. I am sending you so much love and blessings. I'll see you again next time. Bye!